Which windows? Ah, okay, so I probably could have come around another way, so...
The hunting scene.
So would I have to click on all the pictures again, just to go, this is a room about hunting? Because I'm already aware of that. Oh, I've missed something here, have I? More glasses. I mean, the fact that it's got a white name tells me that...
This candle's...
Plate was smashed. Apparently that's not relevant. Yeah. I can't see where I'm meant to interact with this. Because it's still a white name, so... I've not completely examined it properly. Right, is there anything interesting out here? Most likely not. Might be worth actually examining the walls, just in case. Because I might be wrong, and it might be that it was 3, and so they would have had to have come over the walls if they were thieves. But this does remind me of something, and I think there was a story with that glass thing, with the 3 glasses and 2 of them being poured into one. I think that was a thing in one of them. Run, Holmes, run! Oh, that's just going back in his neck. I don't think there's anything left to examine. So, I think... it's a little shed. Can't go in there. Right, so, I think we'll just head back to Baker Street. We do have Toby to deal with. Yes, so... I'm going to go with the 2 people, but, I mean, maybe they've just taken the idea of... And maybe they're subverting it and it's a bit of a red herring. It's a possibility, but I think... If decanters weren't such a big thing, I'd be like, okay, maybe it's just one of those things, but... I think the Randalls are being blamed. I don't think they did it. There's not enough stuff missing. I think it was the poker blow, because you wouldn't protect someone if it was an accident. You just go, oh, it's just an accident. And the sailor's knots. Yeah, I probably should have looked at the other clues as well while I was there, but oh well. Come on, Toby.
Yeah.
Take Toby.
Come on, Toby. We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case. I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
I'm going to examine the rope.
Let us see how the rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut.
Right, okay.
Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
So we've got a knife or scissors. Let's try the knife.
If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
Sharp knife with the knotted rope. The bell rope was not torn but cut with a knife as sharp as the type which sailors use. Yep. Which means the person who did it has a sailor's background. The rope was cut once with a sharp knife and tied quickly in sailor's knots. That can indicate that the intruder had a sailor's background. Connection? No? Okay. Thought there would have been. Oh well. Come, Toby.
I agree with you, Toby.
What are we doing now?
Someone should take Toby for a walk.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Toby. Where? What are we doing with Toby? Follow the scent trail. Oh, okay. Right, we're taking him. We can examine the map.
A map of London.
Could be useful, maybe. To Abbey Grange. Do we have you, Toby? We have Toby! Yay! Toby. Can't interact with anything. Yeah, so these are all the various clues we have.
Search, Toby.
I'm playing as Toby? That's a little mental, but I'll take that. And I can't strafe. I can strafe, but I'm just moving to the side. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. I want to pour the window. Pour the window. Scratch at the window. You will let me out. Run, 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 run. Okay, we're following the greenish grey cloud. I think I'd prefer this if it was slightly more kind of different hues and scents and you had to kind of piece together the right scent as well. Because this is just follow the line. Follow the line. Ooh. Yeah, because it did go in here.
The intruders entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
Right, okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But there's more over here. Run, 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 run. Gotta follow the scent. Follow the scent. It smells of, I don't know, fish and chips and vinegar. We'll go with that. And then the well?
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Yes, and the shed. Shed as well. Yeah. Fine. Right. And back onto the path. Follow. Ooh, are they going up? Did they and they climbed the wall out? Okay.
The intruder's trail is lost behind this wall.
Hmm.
The criminals left the house through the French window. They walked to the shed, then across to the well, before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Let us investigate the shed. Investigate the shed. Oh, we can actually go in now. Right. Hook.
This hook might be useful.
This hook. Hook.
Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest.
Okay. The bags.
Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
Silverware put in the bags, thrown down the well. Well, put down the well.
This old suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
Did I hear Toby? Was Toby whining? I'm alright, Toby. I'm just here. Toby? Toby's still by the wall. So we're trying to find the scent, aren't you, Toby? Who's a good doggy? I think he's a basset hound by the looks of him, which makes him super cool. The well. Let's have a look. Glittering.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
Right, examine.
The bucket can be easily removed.
So we put the hook on. Attach hook. Through the power of gaming and physics.
Silverware. hardly a coincidence.
Hmm.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Indeed. Indeedly doodly. I have an exclamation mark. A robbery is the motive. Robbery is confirmed as the motive for the crime. May have plans for the turn the silver. No. If that was the case, they would have brought the bags with them. The robbery could have been imitated to explain Sir Eustace's death. The silverware was not supposed to be found. Okay. Murderous visitor. Sir Eustace was murdered by the one person who was visiting that night. It was he who tied up Lady Braxtell. He is tall and strong. Wow, a lot of things coming out of this. Look for a sailor. The person who was visiting that night was probably a sailor. Yes. Got a lot of conclusion-y stuff, which is good. Anything? No new clues. So yeah. I'm scared by the domestic violence thing, because often that's... oh, it could be who we find is a possible kind of like, oh, maybe they were the one who did it. Right. Is there anything left to do here or anywhere? Fine. Inspect the crime scene and search for possible sailors. Ah, that might be useful. Looking there. What was the other one? Asking about the silverware. And I couldn't find something. It was here, wasn't it?
An empty silverware.
No, we've already got that. No, I can't find the white thing, which is annoying. There should be a little thing that pops up that's that I think is in the white. Because I think once you've finished it completely, it goes green, and it's not done that for here yet. Oh well. If we can't find the clue, we can't find the clue. Ask about the silverware. No, let's actually talk to Lestrade first about it. If we can. I seem to have found the stolen silverware.
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place. Or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
Or it wasn't stolen. Right. I can still converse with these two, so we shall. Lady Brackenstall, I found the silverware. Your silverware has been found, my dear lady.
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
Teresa? The silverware, whatever I'm asking.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Yeah, right, so we're going to have to head back. Try and find the Rock of Gibraltar. We should look at what year it is, because it might be in the newspapers. I should just have to check that. Do that now while we're waiting for things to load. Rock of Gibraltar, 1893. Because it might be in the newspapers. Or it might not be. It might be in the encyclopedia. Newspapers. Search. 1893. Rock of Gibraltar's arrival. Arrival of the Rock of Gibraltar, a ship returned. The Rock of Gibraltar, a bulk carrier from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, Cunard Building, James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand, and Australia. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family owning land and tin mines in Australia. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Brackenstall, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent. So, Mary Fraser.
Here it is.
I've just read that. Okay. Address for the Rock of Gibraltar ship owner. We can find the crew list there. Task for Wiggins.
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the Rock of Gibraltar.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
What, you want me? You want him to nick it? You're such a terrible influence, Holmes. Call Wiggins.
Wiggins, would you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need a register, my young friend. If you could borrow it, there will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
For half a guinea, there will be.
Police is better than the yard in many ways.
Wages for one. 3 hours later.
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
One of my other investigations, I seem to have found a certain register for the Rock of Gibraltar. You put it on the table. Which table? That table? Thank you, Wiggins. Thank you. Examine. Right.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Right.
And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
So is there a way to cross these off?
This list
Alright.
This list shows...
Right, so the Gaia, so Archibald, right, Archibald Rogers, no, James Talcott. Okay, right, so November the 12th. So anyone on this ship. Oh, that's the point. Oh, we can just ignore it, can't we? Because it's got to be someone on this list who happens to also have been around. So we can ignore this list because they were out.